The circuit has rub it in with practice, but this is still a difficult session as our drivers fight for pole position. Welcome to qualifying for the French Grand Prix. So then, Ant, it's another Grand Prix weekend, another exciting qualifying session ahead of us. What are you going to be looking out for over the next few minutes?
The first question is going to be who can avoid making mistakes. There isn't much margin for error in qualifying, and you have to bear in mind that the track conditions may have changed since practice, particularly as we've had a few support races in the meantime. If the brake bias settings, for example, don't take this into account, it's extremely easy to lock up a front wheel and cause a flat spot. Just like that, your lap's ruined, and you've wasted a set of tyres to boot.
Zo, hallo, welkom allemaal. Welkom terug bij DraXoJ en DraXo. Vandaag gaan we weer verder met het Minichampionship. We zijn in Frankrijk aangekomen. Ja, niet de baan van veel mensen die nou echt aanspreekt. Het kan toch wel een leuke race worden. We willen een mooie trackpositie hebben voor de race. One-shot qualifying, dus we gaan gewoon één keer. Ik ga niks aan de setup doen, zoals gezegd, mini-kampioenschapje. Dus hopen dat het wat wordt. Mocht je deze video leuk vinden, laat het vooral achter in de likes. En mocht je het zodanig leuk vinden en je wilt er elke keer als eerste bij zijn, doe dan vooral subscriben. En voor nu, veel plezier! Derde positie. Ik zag wel die Mercedes maar constant uitlopen en uitlopen, zeg.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Bottas and Max Verstappen. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Alright, nou. Hamilton, Bottas, 2 Mercedes voorop. 15e verschil. Achter me de 2 Ferraris en daarachter Alexander Albon. We gaan voor de race.
It looks like it could be a tense round of the championship here as we prepare to get today's race underway. 6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral Straight at around 205 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle. And the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Albon, Perez, Magnussen, Sainz and Lando Norris, Gasly, Raikkonen, Nico Hülkenberg and Grosjean, Stroll, Kvyat, Daniel Ricciardo and Antonio Giovinazzi. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Alright. We gaan naar de baan inderdaad. Kijken wat Jeff te zeggen heeft. Nou Jeff, bedankt voor de goede tip. We gaan ervoor. 5 rode lampen en ze gaan aan. En we zijn weg. Geen goede start. Vertrek weer gehaald door de Ferrari. En er komt er nog eentje buitenlangs. Die pakt de bollard. Die heb ik weer terug. Te wijd. Blijft een lastige baan. Met al die kleurtjes. Vol gas deze bocht in. Deze bocht wat remmen. Gas los. Lock-up wel dichterbij. Beetje contact geweest.
Good job, nice overtake.
En weer de twee. Ik heb ze nog in zicht, de twee Mercedes'en. Die zijn met elkaar aan het vechten in de vetten. Ferraris. high and rich.
DRS is now enabled. Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Mercedes voor me is aan het harvesten. Met andere woorden, zijn energie aan het terughalen. Kun je zien aan de knipperende achterlicht, rain lights. Dat Hamilton wel harder ging. Moet hier een goede. Hamilton heeft ook DRS op Bottas. Oh! Oh, de bollard. Oh. Bottas goed nog in de spiegel. Hamilton. Wat stil aan de commentaarkant, was gefocust om Hamilton te pakken in die bocht. Ik moet hem nu nog even van me afhouden. We gaan voor de overwinning in Frankrijk.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory.
Niet helemaal clean, jongens.
Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, you put me in a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept a cool head under pressure and made the most of some difficult circumstances.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Nee, anders ik niet. Het was inderdaad een wild weekend. Frankrijk vanaf de derde plek naar de eerste plek. Is een beetje contact geweest. Nou, mag gebeuren. Eerste plek in de pocket. En we gaan kijken, de volgende is in Oostenrijk. Kijken wat we daarvan kunnen maken. Bedankt voor het kijken en hopelijk tot de volgende. Later en mazzel.